What is good, everyone? Welcome to today's trade recap. Today is April 9, 2026. I forgot, I totally forgot to submit, to post some trade recaps. I took a break, like a 2 week break from trading. I don't know, I was trying to like change my strategy since, I feel like low risk reward, high win rate. It really depends on price action a lot because, let's say like March, I had a 50% win rate on a one-on-one scenario. So like if you lose one trade and then you make another and then you win the next one. Let's say your risk management is $250. You made 250, you lost 250, you break even. You made 250, you made 250, you lost 250, you lost 250, you break even again. So that's a 50% win rate. But on a high RR system, on a high risk reward system, low win rate, well, low win rate meaning like 60% or 50%, um, you can actually be profitable. Like, let's say, like, if you win, if, like, for example, today's trade, I took two trades today. Today's trade, like the one that I made, $500. I just bought this account. Like, I just got back of my trade and then I made $500. And I risked about 1 minute, and it was like $120. But I had it like here, and then I ended up like closing around here for like $500. I don't know, somewhere around here. But yeah, I mean that's the whole reason why I was like missing because I was trying to change strategies. I was looking to see what other strategies work, which ones are the best, and I found out that Powell strategy is actually really good. Before I started trading mech, I was actually trading Powell strategies, but no, well, I was trading mech and Powell on Asia session, but I didn't completely change to Powell strategy just because I used to watch a lot of PB videos saying like, oh, if you change strategies, you're a loser, blah blah blah. So I was like, I don't want to change strategies. I don't want to be a pussy, whatever. So it's like, I don't know. And then I never changed, even though I was profitable. I made 5 grand in a paper trainer account, but and I was always like good risk management, like two maximum 2 trades a day. And because when I'm trading like this type of risk, I like for example here's like $120. When I'm trading this kind of risk, I usually trade like two. I should let myself like take 2 trades a day. If it's a break even, I can take three. But yeah, I just totally like I don't know. So coming to market open, yeah, let's go over price action. Coming to market open, we were bearish. If you're trying to long this into market open, yeah, I don't know. We saw like what, like 1,000 point move in market. So um, I didn't actually got into market open just because I don't know. I wasn't available for market open, so I couldn't trade that. So I had to trade after hours, like 11. If you trade mech, this was a beautiful short right here. I think it was a 2 minute or a 3 minute. What is it? Was it a 2 minute? Yeah, it was a 2 minute. Yeah, if you took the short, beautiful short. Um, Here, it will say 101, 101.4. Beautiful short. Great short. But then we started like, and it was a great model. Like we had accumulation, manipulation, and distribution lower. And now that we're just distributing, we just wanted to see some sort of pullback, and then after that we had a pullback to the upside. It was like after 11 p.m. 11 a.m. Like I wanted to see 11 a.m. like go higher, and the first trade I ended up taking was based off this. I think it's this 5 minute rejection block. I think, yeah, it was right here. Took this 5 minute rejection block entry, 10 points up. Target was like a 104, and I ended up getting break even. It was right around here. I put my, oh no, my TP was a 6 p.m. Yeah, it was right here. So it's like a 102 point. So when you train like high RR, your minimum like your minimum risk reward should be a 103. So it wasn't like the best trade. I could have avoided it, but I mean it wasn't bad. So I took this trade and then I ended up putting my break even here. After what this big move down, I put break even right here, and then I ended up with like $6 of profit. And then the next trade, since I saw that we rejected out of 6 a.m. And this was like clear rejection block right here. You were rejecting off of this 3 minute. No, it was a 5 minute for value gap we were rejecting off of. So I wanted to take. I took my trade right around here. I didn't put a sell limit. So once we just like distribute it way lower, like around here, I put my. I ended up catching the trade around here. Let me see the execution marks. Well, I'll show it later. So I manually got into a trade right here in intraday open, and then I put like a 6 point stop. My TP was these relative equal highs. The reason why I took this trade and I like changed my bias from short to long is just because we were on a buy model. If you go right here, you could see like we're, oh shit, you could see here we're already in a buy model. So it's like I want to go with the trend. So that's the reason why I saw shorts were gonna fail and they were kind of choppy. So we're just like consolidating for a little bit. And yeah, it was a 6.8 around that type of trade, and I made around 500 bucks. I had to close early. I closed early like around here. I closed like around right here when I made like $500 profit because I was like, I already made $500 in the day. I'm good. That's the one thing I have to work with this high RR system. Try to like not manually close and like respect my, not be like kind of like not let my emotions like get me, because I know like it was a good setup. Like yeah, like the 5 minute, this 5 minute rejection block, 5 minute for value gap, and then we're just like rejecting off. We were just in a buy model, so it was a good setup. And then we manipulated into six, and so it was a good setup. I didn't have too many close. If anything, I would just go break even here, but I don't know. That'll be for next time. And yeah, I ended up going TP like in how many candles? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. And then just went straight higher. And that's it. That's the trade for it. You could just go. You could have honestly TP at 2 p.m. That's the one thing about top tick and bottom tick, and I was saying in this video. Um, the good thing about bottom tick and top tick are that you need to know. It's like mech. There's so little confluences. I mean, there's a lot of entries though. Like you can enter with the fib, you can enter with you can enter with the fib, you can enter with like key opens, but um, it's much simpler, and then you get like a better reservoir. Like if you hold this to like 2 p.m. Since like there was barely like any manipulation to 2 p.m. Like there's one, and then we were all rejecting of 2 p.m. here. So you could just expect like 2 p.m. to reject. So you could put it as a take profit. It would be like 112 RR. That's not, you're not getting this with a low risk reward system. Like if you had this as a, like if you ended up taking this trade, I saw somebody in Powell's trading Powell's Discord took this. It was a easy $3,000 trade. Like look, $1,500 trade. You don't have this with mech model, and that's the whole reason why I ended up changing strategies, because I was getting frustrated that I was always break even on the month, and it's not like, I mean, it affected me a lot on my psychology because I was going good, and I ended up breaking on the money. I was like, dude, I don't want to be break even, so I ended up closing my accounts. Um, yeah, you can close funded accounts. You can just go and then delete the accounts with alpha features and my funded features too. So I closed those because I was really stressed. I should have done that, but I don't know, whatever. And yeah, I just like straight up just started learning Powell's strategy, and it's been good, bro. It's been good. I really like it. Like, I feel like it's a great strategy, something really good to learn about, and I feel like for value gaps, like, are not working on today's market. Like, I've been backtesting it, and it's not working too much now. Like, it's, I don't know why. It's just not going really good. It's not going great. Maybe like there could be some reason behind it. Like, but it's working. I mean, well, in it, but that makes mech a high win rate system because you have a lot of like you have to be a lot of cautious with which trades you're taking. If you take bad, if you like you take bad trades that are like literally like it's like they just present themselves and you know they're really bad because you create that conditions, then that's when you fail trades. But you have to build that discretion. I feel like with every trade that you take and whatever model you take, you create discretion, and that makes you like that's with more screen time, more back testing, more trading that you do. But yeah, at the end of the day, um, whatever strategy you use, whatever strategy you decided to change or anything, just like make sure it fits for you. Like the one thing that changed me, that made me change strategies was the risk management was one, and then the time. It's like you take so much time, bro, to build your buffer. Well, for example, Powell trade, like this is another trade that you could have taken, like based off the fifth. You had a for value gap right here, and then you had the 6.68.62, which is like the golden ratio of the fib right here. Like a 10 point stop right here, 10 point stop, and then right here, that's 105, 105 R. Easy, you could have like smacked this in 2 minutes. You will have gotten you will have hit TP. But yeah, um, that's one of the other things that I like about Palo strategy. It's um it's really about the a lot of like entry models that you have, and they're all based about the same confluences. The rejection block for value gaps, key opens, and then the fib. Majority of them, you need to know a lot about ICT. You don't know rejection blocks or order blocks. You need to see so PV's bootcamp is really good for that, or TR's bootcamp too. You can learn about order blocks and everything in there. But yeah, that's the whole reason why I was not submitting any videos. I did in the meantime when I was not submitting videos, I did create a journal, and it was a journal in March. Let me show you guys. I ended up getting break even like here. Break even, break even, break even, break even, win, break even, win, loss. So out of all of these trades that ended up taking, there were most of like at the end of the month, I forgot to like to do my my other tricks that I took. I ended up getting break even on the month. Like I had I think I ended up with the month with like $50,000 on the account. So I was like, I don't want to trade this anymore. Fuck this. But yeah, you see, it's $70. The biggest day was this one, $526. It was like a 102 RR off of market open. It was a beautiful setup. But yeah, I ended up creating this journal. I will create a journal for April. It will be about how to top T and bottom T the Daq. So yeah, probably submit a video about um, how to get into top ticking and bottom ticking the Nasdaq. But it's really simple. It's not like as hard as people think. Like a lot of people think like, oh well, bottom tick and top tick, you need to like learn a lot about the market and how the market moves. Yes, you have a bigger understanding about the market. The difference between like Powell strategy and mech strategy. Powell strategy, you're using data majority of the time that already happened throughout before market open, so you can put like limit orders and you just wait for your limit order to get hit because you know like which direction the market is going. Or you could have this like this where it's like the same as trading mech, that you just like wait for the market, what the market will do, and then you can take a trade off of that. But it's much more satisfying when you take those limit order trades. They're so much satisfying, I swear. But yeah, before I bought the fund, I bought the funded today. Before I bought the funded, I paper traded and then I made like 3K on the funded, or like on paper trading. And I was like, yeah, I did it in a week. It's like yeah, and I was risking like $150 per trade. So my average risk reward was like 105 RR. I was like, yeah, there's no reason for me to say I'm trading Mac Mono. Even though I like it, it's a good way to trade. But I kind of like more the high RR. And I feel like depending on how well you manage your break evens, you can easily get like a 70% win rate to yeah, 70% win rate, which is really good. I feel like Powell has a 70% win rate, 80% win rate around that. But yeah, well, I hope you guys liked the video. Yeah, that's the whole reason why I wasn't posting any videos. I just got stressed. I took a 2 week break, and now I'm back. So we'll see you guys on the next one. If I end up taking any trades today, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I don't, then I don't take. Then we'll see you guys next week.